This is high school basketball here on Black Bear Broadcasting, and it is Sterling Black Bear basketball here for the third time this week. Clark, we'll bring in the Shark early here. It looks like your seat is permanent here in the Orr Shields Activity
Got a little
Center.
tent underneath it.
It does, as we welcome the Remington.
When we sat on the windshield and it went foomp and
Yeah,
formed.
when Kyler did that,
Yeah,
you
it looks
broke
like
it.
that.
Welcome the Remington Broncos in tonight. Ricky Schneider brings his club over. He used to be, of course, some of you might, as Clark was just looking kind of funny at me. Yeah, he remembers Ricky when he was over at Hutch Trinity. I think this is his third year at Remington. The Lady Broncos, they bring in a 13-4 record into tonight, and they currently sit fourth, I believe, in the Mound Ridge Substate.
What about the Heart of America? Where they sit there?
They would be sitting at third. I don't have those, but I can pull that up real quick.
Man,
looks like
top
fourth.
of our conference in the women is pretty good.
I would guess it would be third because I believe they lost to Bennington, so they would be fourth. They've lost to Bennington by 3, which we played fairly close. Lost to Heston by 8.
That's a nice loss.
That is. Clay Center, who is really solid, lost to them by 16, and then last Friday lost to Inman that we saw on Tuesday night, 37-35. So they won last Friday night at home, defeating their rivals from just down the road, Berean Academy. Beat them pretty good too, 46-28. So we do know that they've got a few girls that we have seen before.
They're really nice kids, I think.
We have seen them.
They're always smiling and stuff. That's because they're kicking our tail usually.
That could help. We saw them 2 years ago when Sterling hosted the Substate, and especially Emily O'Brien, who was a freshman at the time. She's a 6'1" junior now. And
pretty good as a freshman.
Yes, she was. Sterling comes in at 3-13. They got a win last Monday against Hutch Trinity, 66-42, but lost to Inman, 63-29. The score was a little closer than that. It kind of got out of hand really in the middle of the fourth quarter. There wasn't a running clock until the middle of the fourth quarter, but the Lady Black Bears are down to their four last games, including this one. They have Wichita Central Christian Academy next Tuesday. Actually, that's been rescheduled to Monday because I'm looking at it here.
How do you know that?
I'm seeing it right here on my
You
list.
can't trust anything until somebody really tells us.
Well, I'll say this. It's supposed to be scheduled for Tuesday, but looks like Monday.
Everybody needs to be checking out what's really going on with this game with the next week.
Yes.
It seems a little fishy.
Then Clark and I will travel to El Saline on Friday. We may travel to Wichita on Monday or Tuesday, whenever that is, and then finish up the regular season with a home game against Sedgwick. The Lady Black Bears, as I continue to follow them, they in the sub-state or regionals is what they're called now, out in Sublette. They're sitting at 14 right now, but I believe they have a chance, a really good chance to add 3 more wins, and should they grab one tonight, 4, that would put them at 7-13, which would put them way up in the standings, and they'll definitely have to go on the road for sure. So Remington wins the tip, and Kinsey Clausen, and this is Hannah Jenkins, and she
if that happens, we're going to lose.
nails
again.
that.
They can't make shots at a high rate. They got to miss them.
And of course,
and here's the telltale sign right here. That's not a good start.
I was just going to say, Clark, inform us on what you're seeing about what you don't probably like.
Well,
you're seeing.
First off, they're taller than us again.
They really are.
Way bigger. Not bigger, taller. They're lengthy. Their arms are tall. But, hey, this is how we got to play. Well, you've got to attack it. Yes, Brian?
Yeah, I would agree.
You should have attacked that right
Why
there.
Why not?
Now we can't run offense.
We'll hold you all from the debate last year.
I'll eat my words, but that was a very good possession. Great position there. We just got to make a layup, you know.
Well, I thought, Chloe, I didn't get to see the end of that.
She had a very good look.
I thought so.
Blew it.
Well, we won't debate whether we should shoot it fast or not.
Go at her. Cody's got another shot. All
I
right.
like that.
Look nice there. Okay, let's hope they don't knock another 3 in right off the bat.
So Jenkins brings the ball up the court, and they list her at 5'9".
That she is.
And O'Brien is 6'1". Down here to Kinsey Clausen on the baseline, no good. She's short at 5'7", but she's as tall as almost all of our girls. So
nice job by Sklar there. Nice job by everybody on the defensive boards. That was very good rebounding. And I saw people going to the glass on offense, too, a second ago. Some encouraging things there in the first little bit of this game.
Now, I don't know if they run Clark. You know what I mean? If we hit the boards hard, are they going to leak out? And
my gosh, Chloe is going to work.
Katie Connor with the
there,
miss.
Katie going at it on the boards. I would like seeing Chloe go score that one.
Emily O'Brien with the rebound, kind of playing the point out here. So they have Annie Ince, who's 5'8", playing the post. They also have Abby Taylor, who is 5'11".
You've got to rebound that.
And that is.
I mean, that's critical in this chance, giving us a chance to win, is rebounding that shot right there.
Kinsey Clausen with the basket, 5:52 here as we just got underway.
Good pass.
Aaliyah Ravenstein back in the lineup for Sterling after she did not start the other night due to.
All right, they're going to run and trap it wherever that thing goes, at least the beginning of the possession. If we can get a quick reversal, we'll be in good shape there. Be able to attack right off of it.
Aaliyah throws a tough pass.
A girl pass in your mind?
No, a girl pass is one that makes it.
There's your running.
Nice hustle there by Annie Ince. O'Brien over here from about 12. It's good. Sterling will take a quick timeout here at the 5:19 mark. Sterling trails 7-2.
Okay, now we've had some encouraging things.
Okay, let's hear them.
Our press break has looked nice 2 out of the 3 times. We've had 2 really nice offensive possessions. We've been attacking the glass there. We missed a huge rebound here. Cost us 2. They made a 3. And they made a nice shot there in a good possession. So mainly that missed rebounds was the only bad thing. I thought Chloe could attack down there when she had it in the middle, but she kicked it out.
Doing some good stuff is what you're saying.
Yeah, we're off to a good start even though we're behind 7-2. Sklar particularly did a nice job in the last press break. Ball faking her up and coming and wrapping around instead of just throwing right to her. Good. This is good by Chloe. Now, the problem, it was up here. And we did the right thing and could not execute it. Should have been the pass before. No one was there. We could have got a layup. But at least we're looking for the right thing to do. Chloe doing a nice job getting through the double team.
Carly Wilkie in for Katie Connard. And Aaliyah's got to be aware of that as she undercuts Emily O'Brien under the basket. And the basket will count Aaliyah with the foul. Aaliyah's first team foul. Emily rolls that one in, and
we got to score soon.
Sterling down 10-2. And they are long. I mean,
now throw it down the court. Throw it down the court. There you go. That's how you get them out of that stuff.
Nice pass by Blaine Locke, and Chloe Garrett finishes it. I find it interesting they've got all 5 people on this side of the court when they're pressing Clark. That just seems kind of crazy, but everybody wanting to steal. O'Brien with the
there
miss.
we go.
Chloe
nice
will get
job.
it. Sterling will keep the possession.
Nice job there.
Allie Gray in for Sterling. Aaliyah will check out. Carly Wilkie will throw it in. Right idea by Sklar. Carly just couldn't get her hand on it. Another turnover, Sterling.
At least he didn't get a layoff off our
turnover. That was literally a handoff out there as Abby Taylor got the rebound, handed it off, and still couldn't convert it, but it will stay Remington. Taylor's just a sophomore and 5'11". Somebody did not find O'Brien, but she comes up, misses it, but gets her own rebound.
They've given us chances, and we haven't done what we need to do on the glass.
The ball, it may be being watched a lot and not trying to find the position possibly. Allie Gray with the foul. O'Brien misses it, but another nice rebound by Annie Ince. She kicks it out as Jenkins misses, got hit in the mouth, no foul. She'll miss it. Blaine Locke quickly up. Blaine to the corner to Carly Wilkie. Allie will throw it away. Nice block there on Jenkins by Blaine, and Remington will keep the ball in for Remington is Jolie Gerber and Alina Bowling in as Jenkins and O'Brien go to the bench. So they lose some size here. Actually, O'Brien's still out there. Taylor went to the bench. Sterling stays in this zone. I said they lost some size, but Gerber's, they call her 5'8". O'Brien from the corner, that looks good, no good. Sterling gives up another offensive rebound.
Just not getting the boards. I mean, we fixed so many things, and now you got the next problem. They're not doing too bad against the press. Scored a couple, broke it once for sure, scored. And now our defense is working. They're missing shots, and they're shooting till they make it or go to foul line.
Katie Connard with her first foul. This is Kinsey Clausen, and she makes them both. And what's frustrating is we're in position, but the body doesn't go against the body to keep them from getting the basketball.
Or to get a foul call.
Yeah.
It's fine, just hold on the ball.
Clausen with the attempt. Carly Wilkie will foul her, keep her from scoring, but that'll send her to the free throw line. That's already her fourth, or not her fourth, but the team fourth foul. And so Sterling's stacking them up right now. Garrett and Wohler in for Sterling. Clausen will make the second. Recognize any of the officials tonight, Clark?
Yeah, I recognize them all.
Well, I wish I could name them all, but I can't.
Tell you their names, but they've been referenced.
Well, you know Brett Eckert. Brett Eckert.
Yeah, now that you said his name, yeah, but I wouldn't.
Then Don Zimmerman, you recognize him.
Of course. This guy's reffed a lot, too.
Yes, he has, but I don't know his name.
Brett Eckert's friend.
Yeah. Don Zimmerman, former Sterling High School basketball coach.
And?
Took the Black Bears to state tournament back, I believe in 2000, I think, was when they went to it. He does a lot of big games. Like, he's over there all those JUCO games when you're seeing him. Like,
yeah, I see him
in
at
the tournament.
Yeah.
Yep. I guess we saw him in the Sterling Invitational too, up here.
I mean, when your ref's here, he's only got a 15-minute drive.
That's a good point.
He makes the money and gets home early. You know, these guys, they're in it for the money.
Now, you shouldn't say it like that.
No, it's part of their income.
I would agree with that.
It's instead of having a business, they ref. It's their side thing.
But they got to like it. Just like if everybody
No,
has
it's a
side.
fraternity.
You got to
They got a lot of friends in it. And
Yeah.
stuff.
take some steely nerves. Drop a little play here. Aaliyah steps through. Nice.
All right.
Coach Hayes draws up a play, and it's.
Here's the key in this game so far is whether we can grab a rebound off their miss.
Well, it's like if they're out of sight, they're out of mind.
No,
Julia just needed to get there harder.
Just late.
Basket by Emily O'Brien, another one. Doing a nice job of covering up Sklar, not letting her get too far away from him. And, of course, they've got Jenkins on her, who's listed at 5'9", but I think she's longer than that. Sklar runs in about 5'4", but she'll get one off there. It's short.
One
Jenkins
of our better possessions of the whole season as far as not turning the ball over with multiple passes. So
they're not really trying to get in the passing lanes, kind of like our boys do. They're not really trying to get a steal, just trying to make sure they stay in front, at least for now. Skip pass, Gerber to Bowling. Bowling will miss. Blaine will get the rebound. 2-on-1. O'Brien hurries down the floor. Blaine up. No good. O'Brien with the rebound. I like that by Blaine. She didn't. Normally she's attacking. Jenkins from 3. No. That
two deep boards in a row. Now that last possession by Blaine, I would like to see her. You'd like to, but I'd rather see her pass that one and get it back. Pass it and let us attack on the backside and get it to her for layup instead of going all the way in there.
I understand.
The problem with that drive is you got a 6-footer in there when you get there. That was a good possession. We got a great look at it from a very good shooter. I don't think we could ask for anything more out of that. Things are going our way, except for that. We need her to miss that one.
O'Brien knocks down another 3 with 20 seconds left in the quarter. Nice backdoor, nice pass, but like Clark, you said.
6 seconds here.
Yeah, we run into a 6-footer. Aaliyah's consistently the only one that can get by anybody right now, but as you said, runs into the taller players, and so after one quarter, it's 20-6.
On one of our better quarters, I think we played, actually. They're a decent team.
Yeah, they are. They're really good. They're solid.
So we've scored 6. The other night we scored 2.
Yes.
In the half.
That was it. Berean got shut out in the first quarter. We had good looks down there. The ball just didn't go in the basket.
That's normal. We gave up 6 to 8 points on the D boards. You take those off, we're in the decent. We didn't really turn it over that much against their press. It was a really good quarter by us. If we can clean up the defensive glass at this point and make a couple better things on offense, come fourth quarter, we're going to be hanging around there.
Here's what's crazy. They got 17 shots off.
They did?
They did.
What did we get off?
They made 7. We only got 9 off.
That's been a problem week after week. We don't get enough shots off. But this time, we've got more shots off because we're not turning it over so much down there.
Here's the difference. They got 5 offensive rebounds, and those are probably all.
And I think 3 of them were putbacks.
Right.
Maybe an and one.
Right.
So there's 6, 7 points. They've got a couple layups where we broke down. They've hit 3 threes, I think. At least 2.
Yeah, they have hit 2. 2 of 6 from 3. You should not be able to skip past to the elbow. I don't know how they're doing that, but I do know how they're doing that.
If she makes that shot, we just lose fair and square. If she's going to make it all night long, she's made 2 so far.
Hannah Jenkins with her, as Clark said, her second 3.
I think that's just a 2. Was it? Yeah, it was a 3, wasn't it?
Yep, it sure was. Aaliyah will fight for it.
That's our offense we were running a couple weeks ago. Throw it to the other team too much. But we
Did you
haven't
mean
been
their
doing,
offense or
no, our
Sterling's offense? Oh.
But we haven't been doing that tonight. We've been running pretty nice offense.
Like I said, though, they haven't been trying to steal it. You know how a lot of times they overplay in the passing lanes, but this backside elbow is giving us fits, like right there. 7 minutes now. Joined us late. Sterling down 20-6 at the end of one quarter. Emily O'Brien came out and hit an instant three right away, 10 seconds in, and actually I think that was Hannah Jenkins, so a rare turnover for the
so they got out of the
Broncos.
press, not because we broke it enough.
Right.
We need to score about 6 more and get them back in the press, make them force them to use it.
Aaliyah throws up a bomb, and it goes way over. Somehow in that, Jolie Gerber got clear up behind us. They'll miss that, though, and nearly gave up another offensive rebound. You've made these girls too nice, Clark.
Nice move, Aaliyah.
That is, Aaliyah, tough. Nice rebound. Elena Bowling.
Stop there by Blaine.
Blaine comes over there. Katie Connor, Carly Wilkie in for Sterling. Two minutes here into the third quarter, or second quarter. O'Brien dishes it to Jenkins.
There you go. There. We needed that one earlier.
So she missed, then crawled over Chloe's back. So Hannah would like to have that one back. Nice defense by Clausen, Kinsey Clausen on Blaine. Now she'll go for the steal. Blaine will get by her, but O'Brien's standing right there in the long arm of Hannah Jenkins on the baseline. Julia Wooler will check in for Blaine Locke. 5:34 in the second. Sterling down 23-6.
I like to see Julia Wooler shoot it.
She can shoot it.
More. This is not good.
Carly finally finds
Carly,
Katie.
nice job, actually. One hand pass it in there.
Katie will travel. Sterling with their 7th turnover.
Doing better than they have. Uh-oh.
Little man-to-man here, right?
Yeah, this may get ugly.
Katie will hip Jenkins, and that will be Katie's 2nd foul, first team foul on Sterling in the quarter.
Good call.
Lydia Webb will crawl off the bench. She'll check in for Katie Connor. Connor again with 2 fouls, 5:13. Jenkins will miss that first attempt. That one looks good, and it is. Chloe fires one across two lanes, and Hannah Jenkins gets her hand on it. Sterling will keep the possession. Kinsey Colosso steps in front of Wooler. She'll go to the basket. Left hand, no good. Carly Wilkie with the rebound, gets it out of there. Sklar will clear it.
Well, they've picked up their defensive pressure now.
They sure have. I'd agree with that. they're getting in those passing lanes now.
We got a cut.
Julia, that's a good look.
Shoot it.
6'1" standing there, swats it out of the way.
That's a good shot
That
for
is
us
a good
against that defense.
Chloe misses an open, goes down and out. Jenkins brings it up, and see how they handle this.
Yeah, the odds are not in our favor playing man.
Nice pick and roll. And another nice cut. Kinsey Clausen works that backside like crazy. Lydia Webb with her first foul. So Kinsey heads to the line again. She has 5 points. Locke and Gray in, along with, I believe, Ravenstein. Clausen makes the second. Sterling with
We're
another.
going to be out of timeouts.
No, that's just her second, Clark.
I thought it was her third, I think.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they don't do any good if you take them home with you, but Sterling has given up
She
5
needs to
points.
use them.
5 points this quarter, all of them from the line except that first three that she made right out of the quarter. Now a little 1-3-1 trap, I'm guessing. Nice. Wow. Pretty good. Sklar will miss it, but Allie will run it down, saves it. They'll stay in this 1-3-1, will Remington. Skip pass. Aaliyah goes baseline. They won't have him much help, and she'll score it. And
and one. We haven't seen very many of the.
Not. No. Come to think of it, I don't think we saw any with the Trinity
Some of the
game
better
last
offenses we've seen right there. I tell you, we're doing we're improving. This is a decent team we're playing. We've got 8 points. I think this is wise to get back in the zone.
I thought we handled that man-to-man really well, actually.
It's just a matter of time.
Now see that cut right there? That one is the one that's killing us on the backside.
They turned it over because they couldn't do the second
She did
pass.
turn it over. They now have 4 turnovers, coming up on 3 minutes remaining.
We're in trouble.
Fires it into Chloe. She's surrounded. That was pretty good.
Okay, I like that.
Try to go over.
It'd be nice if she get a little lower before she caught it. Down to the block a little bit more, underneath it.
Allie tries to dig it out, but that'll leave Jenkins open. She'll nail her third three of the game.
Really nice shot. Wasn't too bad a D. You got to pick your poison there if you can play behind her. We're getting them in foul trouble. Is that their third foul of the game?
Third foul of the quarter. Sterling will restart it. 1:53 now remaining. Remington will back their defense off a little bit. Blaine gets off a shot, knocks down the three.
There we go. I'm telling you, we're not playing that bad.
28-11, 1.5 now.
That's a late whistle, but the right call.
Chloe will draw the foul. She needs to be there just a little earlier. I'd like to be down there in the middle of it and see if the girls talk to each other. Like if anybody told her that she was coming behind her, because when you play a zone, you better talk a ton.
Well, they like to talk in class.
That is true.
I don't think it's a problem for them out here.
Now back to man. And right off the board, and that gets the
that's
Shark.
a killer.
The Shark sits up tall on that one. He didn't like that. Annie Ince with the backboard. I think she called it. Didn't you hear it? Chloe working
Who made
on
that three,
O'Brien.
Blaine?
What's that?
Blaine made that last three?
Yes. Sterling turns it over. Sklar will dig it out, but Jenkins does a nice job of keeping the two Black Bears from getting it. And there's that high post again. That flash.
That one was pretty wide open.
It's been open all night.
Not as open as that one was.
It's obvious our top guard is getting too far over there. And Ince with the free throw. The foul was on Carly Wilkie. That's her second. 14
At least we're
foul.
spreading our fouls around.
Oh, yeah, they're getting spread pretty well. Good rebound by Chloe. .40 here in the half. Julia Kilgore in the game. She'll have it nearly ripped out of her hand. She'll keep it. They play pretty good one-on-one defense, Clark.
That girl, number 5, looks very athletic, actually.
That's Gerber.
Is her dad the principal?
Yes, I believe so, yes.
There. I don't care. That was a nice play getting to the rim there.
8 seconds. There's the high post, the no give. She'll turn. Chloe, nice, straight up. And, Chloe will pick up her third foul.
Nope, second.
They only have her listed for 1, but I believe that's her second.
At least 2.
Ince she's been their offense the last minute and a half. The banker, a free throw, and
that banker made me not happy.
I know, the Sharks set up. I thought you were going to hurt your back. You moved so fast. And she'll make that one. And that'll lead us into halftime at 32-11. Remington leads. Sterling trailed 20-6 at the end of 1. And now 32-11. Give you a taste of the hot Sterling High School pep band, and then
it was definitely hot the other night.
They were. We'll come back and give you a few stats, halftime stats. This is Lady Black Bear basketball. Welcome back to Sterling in the Ora Shields Activity Center here in Sterling at Sterling High School. The Remington Lady Broncos lead the Sterling Lady Black Bears 32-11 as we get ready for the third quarter. Going to give you a few stats here as we get ready. Start the second half, first half stats. Remington was 9 of 22 for 41%. 3 of 8 from 3 at 37.5%, but they shot 14 free throws. They made 8 of those 14. And more importantly, they had 8 offensive rebounds. Sterling was only 5 of 18 in the first half, 27%. 1 of 6 from 3, just attempted 1 free throw and 11 rebounds, 2 of those. Bring back in the Shark as he was checking out the band. And Sterling.
Tubas to move up.
You said the tubas need to move up?
They need to move up with the rest of the band. You can't hear the tubas, but
Did you tell them?
I did, and they just don't obey me.
I can't believe they don't obey you.
No, I just,
of all the people.
I just say you better play louder then.
They don't want to.
No one hearing you down here.
Nobody hears them over there, but I can hear them once in a while. You didn't hear my stats there. Sterling 5 of 18, Clark, from the field.
That's not great. What's the percentage then?
That's 27%, almost 28. But
if we wouldn't have given them so many offensive boards in the first quarter, it'd be a lot different story.
They only made 9 baskets.
How many threes?
3. And then they made
all the same player?
No, O'Brien and Jenkins both made 1. I think Jenkins made 2. I maybe have it backwards. O'Brien might have made both 2 and Jenkins 1, but they also made 8 free throws. Sterling goes down inside. Ravenstein, nice catch there by Sklar. Now Sklar's stuck because she used her dribble. How she got that through there, I don't know. And Katie Connard will double dribble. Nice catch that she made down there.
They lost to Emma by 1?
Yes. 2.
Well, lost to them by 2. Are they the same state together?
Yes.
With Mound Ridge?
Yes.
That's tough.
Yeah, they're sitting at the
Somebody's
4.
not moving on.
Yeah, you're right. And that could be one of those upset things, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
Don't play really well, and they do.
Yep. The number 1 seed cannot. Well, that's a good take.
That really is. Jenkins will be fouled. Foul will be on Sklar Olsen. They've been at the free throw line, feels like all night, Clark.
Mainly off the same call. Off the dribble from the wing to the baseline. We're just not quick enough. They're pretty athletic.
They really are.
They're just getting by us, and then we're hip-checking them. And they made some.
They're a little over 50% right now.
At the line?
And that's what they're doing. They're just making 1 at a time.
You mean sometimes you can make 2 at a time from the free throw line?
I'm saying 1 point at a time. They're 10 of 16 from the line now. Ravenstein, nice ball fake, dribbles it off O'Brien's foot. O'Brien will pick it up. Sklar tries to defend that. Jenkins will miss the layup.
You know, I wonder what the percentage of misses are on those. I think it's fairly high, actually.
I
think
think
all
you're
of
right.
Basketball. I think if you go and look for the rebound, a lot of times you're going to be pretty successful.
Do you remember when you were, I don't know if you watched college basketball when you were a kid, Billy Packer and Al McGuire?
I do remember
Did that.
them. Mm-hmm.
And you remember them always screaming about stop at the free throw line and give it up. Nobody, that's evidently that either rule is dead or because now they dribble clear down under the basket and they'll give it up. So I think if she'd have given it up a little earlier there or just taken it. Sklar has a good look. Back iron no good. Blaine with a nice rebound. I like what she did there.
I like all that, really. Yep. Good effort by Katie.
Abby Taylor.
Yeah, boy.
With the rebound.
And like, we're so slow getting back.
That's been a problem all night long. Trying to.
They didn't do anything special there.
No, they beat us down the floor regularly tonight.
I imagine they're pretty good track athletes. I don't know. What do you know about that?
I mean, I know they are, but the O'Brien girl, I recognize her because she's really tall, but and I'm always over at the throws, and they're runners, so.
Yeah, they look like half-milers.
I think you're probably
right. Whole bunch
right.
Of half-milers.
Nice save by Chloe. Aaliyah
there,
fires
I like
up.
this.
You
Fired
did
up
like
there.
That. You did like that.
I like good possession, 2 launches. We've got to get more shots at the goal. It's a little bit like hockey. You know,
well, you're right.
If the other team gets 15 more shots than you do in a quarter, it usually goes their way.
Nice steal by Katie as Taylor tries to force it in, and Coach Hayes will call another
doing all
timeout.
she can.
Yep.
She's doing a good job.
(36-11), just under 5 minutes now remaining in the third. Well, if we don't win this one, Clark, I'm confident the Lady Black Bears can win their final 3.
Wow.
All 3 have been
a pretty big statement.
Well, all 3 have been defeated by teams that we have defeated. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It makes total sense.
So I have a good feeling about I know that Classical smashed Central Christian Academy, and we smashed Classical. Not that means anything, but
good thinking.
El Saline was, I think, defeated by Trinity.
And we beat Trinity.
And I think Trinity also defeated Sedgwick.
Well, we might win 3 in a row then.
I think we could be up there with 6 wins.
That's what we had last year.
I think 5 last year.
5 last year?
I think 5. Had a chance at Medicine Lodge.
Best game of our year last year. Man, we were knocking everything down.
They were doing the same thing.
I really think they played one of their better games against us, too.
I do too. They ran into a buzzsaw of Leota. We thought Leota was pretty good. They go to the state tournament and just get run out of. I can't remember who ran them out of the gym, but they didn't last long. They are the 1 seed right now heading into the Sublette Regional that Sterling is in. Now they'll extend this 1-3-1 a little bit. And they got some wide limbs on those wings. They trap you in the corner. Blaine steps through.
Beautiful move.
Oh,
yes. Let's go crazy on that play. That was beautiful,
yes.
Blaine. That's one thing she's gotten better at is avoiding the contact and getting clear to the rim.
Last year she was like a fullback.
Well, earlier in this year she's doing some of that too. That was one of her better offensive plays of the year. And made the 3-point play.
Another one. That foul was on Kinsey Clausen, her 3rd. 36-14. O'Brien has Carly Wilkie posted up. Left hand, no good. Aaliyah comes up with it. It'll be a held ball. That will go to Remington.
Good fight for the board there. That tall girl got it right on the block. Should have been, they miss them.
Yeah.
You got to be able to rebound them.
Problem is they've got long arms coming from the other side.
That was way too easy.
And what made it so easy, Clark?
We just opened the gate and let the cows through.
Nobody came to try to close the door.
No, well, yeah, there wasn't any help either, but as the gatekeeper, you've got to not just say, here, swing open and drive by me.
Annie Ince, who made a living on the free throw line in the first half, is back again. It's a second foul. Sklar actually got it. The foul charged to her. And Ince will make the second one. Julia Kilgore enters for Sterling. Reverse the basketball, which you like. Right idea.
Maybe.
(37-14). O'Brien thought she was going to go all the way to the basket. Ince fires it out. Elena Bowling rolls it in. I kind of like her. She plays good defense. You don't really notice she's out there, but
that was not too good a defense by us. We've had bad defensive possessions here lately. First half pretty good, except for the few breakdowns in the zone.
Kind of spreading us out,
and dribbling to the middle of the lane at will.
You said it. Julia fires one up. Looks good.
I told you I wanted her to shoot more.
Yes, you did. And there is Bowling with the rebound. They list her at 5'4", and she's in the middle of everything. The senior is.
Nice, Blaine.
Left
wow.
hand, no good.
Two great moves.
I like that.
Possessions by Blaine. A lot of things that I think we're getting better at.
Jenkins goes around, and another one of those that gets stuck in between the basket and the backboard. Jenkins. They're getting, that free throw percentage keeps falling every time. 11 of 19 now. Blaine will check out. Chloe Garrett in.
Blaine had some nice offensive movements in the last few minutes.
And Ince with the rebound just shoved Julia, well, not literally shoved her, but worked her underneath and left a nice rebound. Kilgore. I know what you want to say, and I'm almost to agree with you. They are running decent offense, at least passing the ball. There it is. Carly, no good. Rebound Ince.
Great possession.
You probably wanted him to shoot it like 3 times. Jenkins with, that's a tough shot. 10-footer. Stop and shoot it. 41-14, coming up on 2 minutes in the third. 44-14. I don't think that's right. Nope, it is right. Sorry. I should never question the scores table. Shoot it. I'm starting to sound like you. God, you're rubbing off on me. And Julia Wohler hits what Clark would say she should do more of. They've got about 6 defenses and a whole bunch of offenses, and that worked right there as Annie Ince rains a 3. 120 left. Chloe goes middle, turns,
nice move.
Hits the hands of O'Brien.
I'll take it.
Yep. One minute. Jenkins, 3.
Yep, you're going to lose if you're going to make all those.
It is, and you said that at 10 seconds into the game. Carly fires. It looks good, and it is. Looking like the NBA now, Clark. Have a running clock if Sterling doesn't score. There she is again, Elena Bowling. With another basket.
Ricky must want to arrest him.
Did Ricky call it?
No.
52-20. Well, he knows it's going to be a 30-point running clock if Sterling doesn't score a 3 here before the end of the quarter or get under 30. So while we got just a second here, we talked about it on Monday. You're singing Valentine's, or maybe Tuesday. How many did you end up doing today?
Well, I think we did 22 or something like that.
And where at?
Mainly Sterling and Lions, but we did a couple in Hutch, a couple out in the country.
Okay. Lions was in our building yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
You were in band, I think.
They did a good job. Yeah, probably directing the band.
Or nope, you were in junior high choir.
Okay, I do that as well.
Because is Mr. Giorgetti there, or not Giorgetti, but Mr.
Allen.
He stopped in and looked in your window.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, but he didn't want to bother you.
Should have.
Nice post up by Allie, but nice defense by Hannah.
We would have stopped and hung out with him for a while.
Abby Taylor with the defense.
Nice cut.
There it is. Sklar finally got loose for one. Nice rebound, Lydia Webb. Lydia will be fouled. First foul on Brittany Clausen, who just entered. Seeing her first time. Lydia with a nice
touch. Really good form on that one.
She makes both. 52-22, 10 seconds left. Into the corner. Bowling splits it. Little short. Allie Gray with the rebound, 2 seconds. Julia's going to have to heave it, and she will, but it won't get off in time. And Sterling will end up finishing at down 30, and so.
I think she had fun throwing that.
I think you're right.
Smiled big.
And so Sterling will have a running clock, or I should say they'll have a running clock here in the fourth quarter. How'd they do, Clark?
Well, it always sounds better on these headsets than it does when I take them off.
Is that right?
Yeah, but it sounded pretty good, especially for the type of game we're witnessing.
Never thought of that.
And they're back to that zone for us.
1-3-1. Sterling playing a 3-2. Jenkins with the miss. Katie covered up. Julia Wohler will rescue her and hand it to Sklar Olsen. Rebound, Chloe Garrett, and Aaliyah will.
Got Aaliyah.
15-footer looked good.
Looked really good. Not as good as Lydia's free throw. That thing was beautiful.
Nice pass in there from Ince to Clausen.
How many seniors we got on this group? What's Aaliyah?
She's a junior.
Junior?
Sklar and.
She in your history class then?
Yep. Sklar and.
Does she get into it in the debates? No? No big debater?
No.
Sklar's senior.
Sklar's a senior. Blaine Locke will foul. I believe that's Hannah Jenkins that it is. Sterling with Olsen and Connard, Carly Wilkie, Caitlin Oden. So 4 seniors.
Carly, yeah. A lot of seniors. I guess all we had to do is look at the banners.
Yes, that would have been appropriate, but I didn't think of it.
They might not all be up there, too.
They are.
Some parents probably don't want them up there.
I don't know who that'd be. Remington now 12 of 22 from the line. I like that right there.
Good looking shot. Go
Good
out
rebound,
of
Chloe.
Yeah.
Yes. That might have been your possession of the game.
Yeah, nice. Instead of player of the game, we should start having
possession of the game.
Yeah. Back to the 3-minute and 23-second mark of the third quarter, we have the possession of game. Let's recap it.
Well, there was a possession of the game the other night in the boys' game that if you didn't get it here, Clark, make the call on it. On Boston's dunk, I think it's clipped. I'll have to.
Well, it's gone viral. I'm nationally famous, I think.
The clip is on Twitter.
I don't know how many hits we've had.
And
I don't know if I'm over a couple million by now.
I appreciated his call. One, it didn't blow my ears out.
I tried not to do that.
You did it. And two.
That one took me by surprise.
It did. Tyus, you could kind of see it coming. That one we didn't see it. And if you haven't heard the Shark make that that call, well, it really wasn't much of a call. It was just him gasping and laughing more than anything. Then somewhere out of it said, "Send it home, big boy."
Who's the guy that says that on TV?
Bill Raftery.
I got it from him.
But Clark,
I didn't mean to. It just came out.
The Shark doesn't have any kind of prepared anything up here. Believe me. That's all instinct, baby. After the Remington timeout, 3:20, Jenkins throws it up, and then
Nice job, Sklar, hanging in there.
Abby Taylor with the rebound, and Sklar will get the rebound for herself after the Taylor miss. Must be warm in here. Ricky, I think, either took off his, or maybe just got his sleeves rolled up, maybe.
Yeah, he was wearing that when I saw him the first time.
Just have his sleeves. I didn't recognize.
Always looked pretty
pretty dapper.
up, yeah.
Used to wear a coat and tie.
He probably does occasionally.
But COVID has kind of turned us.
Is that what made us all slobs?
Yep. Not saying he's a slob by any means. We're not suggesting that.
Good board, Chloe. Rip that thing down.
2.5. Nice pass and nice cut by
yeah.
Chloe. She'll be fouled.
Oh, good basketball there.
Abby Taylor says, I didn't touch her.
Yeah, we missed a shot. We were surely fouled. Yeah, why is it that everybody's gone? Do we blame this whole phenomenon of the coach not wearing suits and ties and stuff on Huggins? Since he was
No.
to do it?
I mean, he did it, but COVID.
He was the first one that I remember doing it.
COVID did it, though. In the NBA, when they were stuck down in that
Bubble
down there.
They couldn't wear suits?
Well, they just didn't. They didn't have them. They said, and then all of a sudden everybody said, why are we doing that? I remember Bill Self saying he was loving not wearing that stuff.
So do they just start saying, why do we wear these?
Yeah, what's the point of wearing these
suits?
$3,000 suits, or I'm sure they're more than that, some of those coaches.
Well, I know mine that I used to wear.
Yours wasn't $3,000.
I got 2 for 1 at the Hager outfit for $150 or something.
I thought you were going to say you got 2 for 1 at Goodwill.
No, I got those at the Hager outfit.
Oh, man, you are.
But they had a 2 for 1 sale.
Hey, you can't beat it.
Yeah. And they weren't expensive to start off with. The cufflinks or whatever is falling out on my gray ones. So now I have one that's cuff, not really a cuff, but it hangs down. It's all jagged at the bottom.
Well, I think you got good use out of them.
Let's do a word. No one can tell.
You, Caitlin Oden and Karis Dillard in for Sterling. 40 seconds left.
Oh, good job, Sklar. Good try.
Crossover in front of Hannah Jenkins, and 30 seconds. They'll run a little offense here.
I actually had high hopes for a closer game here. I'm not really disappointed in how he played, though.
No.
So much. I think there's a lot of positive. Just Remington's just a little longer than I thought they'd be. Longer and quicker, more athletic.
They've been long for
a long time, and
yes,
but I don't remember being this quite athletic.
Abby Taylor with the basket, and that will do it for Sterling and the Remington Lady Broncos, as the Lady Broncos win 57-28. Thank you to Millie White for running our camera for us. We appreciate it. Stick around. We'll have just a couple stats here once my ladies get them up. And then you know who you need to interview? Mrs. Wohler, the counselor at Sterling High School. You heard from her husband the other night, and he told me he said something that maybe he should know.
I don't even know what it was. No, that wasn't bad.
Annual bullying week or something like that.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Well, we appreciate her.
I'll interview her. We want to talk about it. She don't want to.
Well, we'd have to do it at halftime of the boys' game. A few stats here for as we tie this up. These are not correct. These are still our first half stats. Here's the stats that I wanted. So, Yeah, these are not accurate stats, what I have, so I'm not even going to give them here. And we can tell you that Sterling falls 57-28. We're going to stop this stream and restart here with the boys.